Welcome to everybody. Motaz Askar is here for the fourth time. Now let's talk about your victory, your last match. You wrote it was the most difficult match of your career, so go with the breakdown, describe what you have to say, and go for it.
Yeah, my last fight was definitely the most toughest fight I've had. Dude was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He also was a Taekwondo black belt. You know, he was good on his feet. He was good on the ground. He had a lot of movements and a lot of kicks that I haven't seen before. Uh, Being a karate guy, a Taekwondo guy. A lot of diverse kicks, push kicks, side kicks, axe kicks, spinning heel kicks. You know what I mean? They're just coming from every angle, and it just threw me off my game a little bit. I wasn't used to seeing that in training, and not used to seeing that in the fight especially. So when that came about, it was just hard trying to figure it out as the fight went on. But as the fight went on, I started to understand more and more, how to go against it. But yeah, he was tough. He wouldn't back down. I was putting pressure on him, throwing hard, kept it on his feet. I took him down one time, and the fight went everywhere. So I was on my back in this fight. I was on top in this fight. It went really well, and I'm just happy I went. You know, put on a great performance. People loved the fight, and it was awesome. I had a blast in there. At the end of the day, if I'm not having fun, I don't know how I'm doing it. But I had a blast. I'd love to do that again. You know what I mean? Like that kind of fight was just super fun to me. And yeah, it was a great performance in my eyes. Obviously, a lot of stuff to work on still. We never stop moving forward. We never stop progressing. Up and up. So with that being said, get back to training and get ready for the next one.
I've seen some backflips from you in this fight. I haven't seen it before. Were you working on that backflips or?
The cartwheels and stuff.
Yes, yes.
So, so basically, a lot of people don't know. They just think I just did that. In practice, I do that. Like I do cartwheel passes. It's just part of my game that I've been doing for a while. And cartwheel kicks, I actually do in practice a lot. I just never got to display it in a fight. Tried to throw it in the fight, and it somewhat worked, somewhat didn't. I hit him with a knee. I don't know how effective it really was. Um, but it was fun throwing this stuff. That's why I had so much fun in the fight. I was able to throw the stuff I actually throw in practice, and the things that make me enjoy this. You know what I mean? So when I was doing it or in the moment, I was super super calm, and usually the anxiety stops me from being able to do this stuff in a fight. But this time around, I was super calm, collective, super composed, and with that being said, I was able to do all this stuff. You know, and it was just a good time. Um, yeah, and I was able to display like most of my game. It was a good time.
It was a good time, but he was landing some elbows off the bottom. I mean, I don't know whether it was the last round or not, but I've got to ask you. Some people say it's very hard to eat elbows from the bottom, some people say it's not hard. So, what do you think? What's your experience?
Well, in my fight, I don't know if you've seen on the first round, I took him down, and he started elbowing me in the back of the head,
Yes,
which is illegal.
yes.
You know, those hurt. So I those. So if you ask me if they hurt, yeah, they definitely hurt. But it wasn't, to the point where I was like, oh man, I can't continue. Um, and then he was throwing elbows throughout the fight. Like that was his game plan, being on his back, trying to throw elbows from the bottom. And I knew that that's what he was gonna do. He would overhook me on one side and throw his elbows nonstop with the other arm. And personally, they didn't really bother me too much. At the end of the third round, he was throwing them, and I looked at him and I'm like, this feels good. Keep doing it, because I'm like, these are not stopping me. They're not that much of a problem. They weren't hurting me. So, in my opinion, I don't think elbows from the bottom are I wouldn't say they aren't effective because they definitely are effective if you can or if you're able to cut someone open with them. But to finish a fight, you're not finishing no one with elbows from the bottom. You know what I mean? So, me personally, I wouldn't be one to throw elbows like non-stop in a fight if I'm on bottom. But to everyone their own. I personally think that it's not that bad. So
Yeah, I kind of understand you for you, but I know, I interviewed many fighters, and when I ask that question, they usually say, it's kind of very, very painful. So you are, you are a minority guy, if you understand me.
yeah, 100%. One
Yeah,
of the few.
yeah, one of the
Yeah.
few. Yeah, I hope you have a great time in the continuing of your career, and we'll see now. I hope now some big names are going. We'll see. What do you think? Will they let you fight some big name now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm only 2-0 right now, so I'm trying to figure out what's next. It's still in the air. Talk to my coach. Trying to see. I'm not like in a situation where I'm like, oh my god, I gotta fight now. I gotta fight ASAP, or I gotta fight someone big. I'm not in that part of my career. You know what I mean? I'm only 21. I'm 2-0. I'm still learning. I'm still growing as a fighter, mentally, physically, emotionally. You know what I mean? I gotta just make sure that when I fight, I'm fighting my fight and not getting too attached to whatever or whoever I'm fighting. Um, I'm not here looking to fight big names. It doesn't matter who I fight. Usually they give me a name. I say, all right, let's run it. Let's make it happen. I get ready. I work, and I train super hard for the fight, and we go after. You know what I mean? And I know eventually I'm gonna fight some big names and well-known names. Up there in the UFC or in Bellator or whatever it may be. So to fight someone with a big name now is not on the top of my list. It's not. It's not something I'm focusing on. It's not something that's like running through my mind, and I'm like, oh man, I have to fight someone with a big name now. I'm only 2-0. I fought a dude who was 2-0 as a pro, 30 years old. I'm telling you, a Taekwondo black belt, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Like usually people wouldn't fight that kind of guy as for their second fight. You know what I mean? This man is an experienced guy. He was a tough fight, really tough guy. So for me to fight him, I felt like I fought him way ahead of my way ahead of my career. People wouldn't fight him until they were 5, 6, 7 fights deep into their pro career. So for me to go in there and fight him for my second fight, gained a lot of experience. So with big names, it really doesn't matter to me. Um, Whoever they throw in front of me, whatever promotion there may be, I say let's go and let's make it happen.
Your profile picture stands out well, and so respecting of the country means a lot to me. So congrats on this too. Got to praise it, You see this?
Yes,
Yeah, I also respect my country. So
there you go, my man. That's what I like. You gotta
yeah,
rep the country you're from. You
now
gotta
it's
you
Bulgaria.
gotta rep
See, Bulgaria.
that the Bulgarian flag. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Bulgarian. I don't live in Bulgaria just like you, but I live in Serbia, but I'm Bulgarian, and I especially respect you because you respect your country a lot. And when I saw this flag, it was just
My man, you have to, you have to make sure like you're repping your side, especially you can do, like those are your people. So having those people behind you is gonna just make, you know, is just gonna help you. You know what I mean? To have a whole country behind you is better than just to be your own self. You know, I was born there, so it's close to my heart. I left there when I was a young kid. I was 3 years old when I left, so I really don't know too much about it over there from experience, but I know from a lot of stories and everything of how it is. Um, and the big problem over there, but they keep it close to my heart, Palestinian. You know, until I die, obviously. So I made it an emphasis today, this time around in the fight, to rep the flag and to start repping my country more. Because as an amateur, it's not like you even really get your name out there. But as a pro, we'll start looking at you. So I want to rep the country that I'm from and show, um, like I'm Palestinian, Palestine's real, this and that. You know what I mean? To try to show people, like, okay, because people are going to start looking at me. They're going to start looking at a guy who's doing good in his career, and they're going to start looking at every aspect of his, like, not even his game, but his life. What is this guy? What is he? What nationality? What's his religion? What's this and that? So I'm like, I'm gonna rep it really well. Trying to rep the country.
Yeah, this is exactly the same thing I'm doing. You know, I don't know whether you watch my clips or so on, but I'm wearing Bulgarian t-shirt and Bulgarian hat, so I'm kinda, when I comment, I always respect my country. So this is the reason. This is the reason why I have even more respect for you. So good luck in the next
Okay.
fight. Good luck in the next fight, and I hope we'll see a big name now. You said it doesn't matter who's the next guy, but we'll see now.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much, my man.
Thank you. Hear you all next time.